City, Chocolate City, inside my mind, yeah. DC City.
Reezy!
How's it going, everybody? My name is Michael Blunt. What's your name, young man?
My name is Kyree Blunt.
Kyree, what we doing today?
Today we're building a gaming PC.
Alright, so today we're building a gaming PC. I'm pretty excited to spend this opportunity with you. But before we jump right in, tell the people 3 things about yourself for me.
Alright, so 3 things about me. Number 1, I am in my school Cisco and Technology Networking Academy.
Alright.
Number 2, I'm a very artistic person.
Okay.
And number 3, I love to play video games.
Alright, so I don't know if you guys caught that, but he said he loves to play video games. I'm going to go ahead and assume for all of us, including myself, that this is all because of video games. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Alright, so since this is all for video gaming, why don't you tell the people what's on the table?
Alright, on the table we got, well, you know what? We got the case.
Okay.
It's a mid-tower. We have keyboard and mouse.
Okay.
CPU, 2 sticks of RAM, thermal paste, the SSD, and the hard drive, motherboard, graphics card, and to power it all, we need the power supply. So yeah, that's all we got on the table. That's
Cool.
What we need.
So you just listed everything we got on the table. We've all been reassured that this is all for gaming. So I'm pretty excited to spend this opportunity with my son. Before we jump right in, dude, you got anything else to add?
Well, I don't have anything to subtract, so
They said subtract, go figure. I'll tell you what I'm gonna subtract. I'm gonna subtract the fact that if we cut it on and don't none of this power up and all your fancy RGB lights and everything else don't cut on, we gonna have a problem.
hopefully it doesn't happen because we paid a lot for this. Well, I didn't pay for it, he paid for it.
Go figure, yeah, I paid for it, so he doesn't care if he breaks it. I do. Either way, guys, we really appreciate you sharing this opportunity with us. If you could, hit that like button that I'm about to point to right now and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We got more content on the way. Last words.
Grab snacks? I don't know. I mean,
You want them to have snacks while you break everything? Look, guys, just stay with us. We'll let you know what happens at the end.
Yeah. Alright guys, so phase 1 of the PC build is going to be starting now with the motherboard. So let's take the motherboard out of the box and let's get it started. Gently take it out of the box. Okay, so the motherboard comes in this electrostatic film. And alright, so I gotta make sure I take this out pretty seamlessly. So alright, I'm just gonna take I'm gonna lift it up a little bit. Take my hand, put it under, and slide it out like that. And now the motherboard is in my hands. Carefully take it, put it on top. I'm actually gonna get rid of the box. Actually, you know what? I want to keep it on the box. Yeah, I want to keep it on the box. Actually, I want to keep it on the box. And yeah, we got the motherboard. So the first component that we're going to be putting on our motherboard is the CPU. So we're going to take it out of the Ryzen box that we got and see what we got going on inside here. We got some tape that we need to do that to the side. And alright, so should be a fan here. I know that for sure. So this is our fan. We're gonna leave the fan off to the side. We'll put that on after we put the CPU on. The CPU we got is right here. So I know this guy is fragile, and the second I put my finger on the bottom, it wraps. So let me just not do that because this costs a lot of money for my dad, and if I do that, it's not gonna be good. So alright, so here's the CPU. Hopefully that's not. Yeah, here's the CPU. And there's something else in here, so it's like some cards. It's not cards though. This is the CPU, so it doesn't matter. Alright, so the biggest question is, how do we open this? Oh, I see it. I see it. So I think there's something right here. I'm open from the back because the side I was opening it on was close to the needles, and I'm not trying to touch that. There we go. So this is the scary part. All right, so okay, so first, so we're gonna put the CPU on. Arguably the hardest part because it's just so nerve-wracking, but all we have to do is just find. So first, so I'm gonna take the CPU out. Make sure I'm on the right side first. Okay, so do not touch the pins. I need to say that to myself. Okay, so all right. So I gotta find the arrow. So the arrow, put it back right here. Let me look at it. The arrow is on the bottom left. So the arrow's on the bottom left. Now let me go find the arrow here. So the arrow here is, okay, I don't know if you can see it, but the arrow is right there at the top left. So we have to go ahead and align that. So I'm actually going to turn it so that it's already there. Alright, and then all we have to do is just gently place it. And it should, all the pins should fall down. Yep, right? Just feel around. Yep. Sorry if I'm a little quiet, I'm just trying to make sure. And when it's all said and done, all I gotta do now is just put this back down. It's gonna be a little tough to put it back down, but once it's done. Wow. I've just put my first CPU in, like, this is crazy. Alright, so we just went ahead and installed the CPU fan. So now we're gonna go ahead and install the necessary plugs so that it works. So I'm gonna start with the CPU fan plug, the plug. So this is the plug, and it goes right here. It says CPU fan, and we're gonna just plug it in there. Hold on. I'm trying to make it so I'm not covering the camera. Okay. Alright, so that's the first one. It's done. Then next we have, I'm gonna do the RGB one. So RGB, and we're gonna put this one in the RGB slot. Alright, so this one is in the RGB slot now. And now the last one, the USB cable, we're gonna put this one in the USB slot. Make sure it's the right way because you don't want to break any pins on this one either. And it should just easily go in like this. Make sure it's all the way in. Alright, so it's time to put the RAM in. So I'm going to go ahead and put the RAM into the DIMM slot. So the first one, I'm going to put it into here. Make sure it's lined up. And then just press down. Alright, that's the first one. So now the second one, just gonna put it in and then press both sides down. Alright, yeah, we did it. Alright, so now the motherboard is partly done, but I'm not going to add on the graphics card or whatever yet. I'm going to put the motherboard inside of the case, and then we can do everything from there, from the power supply to the graphics card and cable management. So first, I'm going to see where we need to put this. So, alright. ATX and micro ATX. So we have an ATX. So A1 and A. Okay. All right. So we got to put this in sideways. All right. So you know what I could do? Is it smart to grab it by the fan and
So guys, I'm going to jump in the video with this young man and tell him no.
And I'm supposed to put this in because it's blocking my hand right here.
Great point. Why don't we do it together?
All right, surprise everybody. So we got through pretty much, I believe halfway through the PC build. I mean, I'm surprised that we got through just to get the motherboard in there. It's actually like crazy. So this is amazing, and we're almost done. We just got a few more components. We got the HDD, which is hard drive, and the SSD, and we got the graphics card. But we're gonna put the power supply in right now. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and seat the power supply. So I'm gonna go ahead and insert it into where it should go in this case, right here. And make sure it is there. So I'm actually gonna give this a little push inside of the case. And actually gonna take the cords and put them right here and bring it over here. Alright, now I'm gonna bring the cords in. Make sure as gently as possible. Make sure that they don't hang over the desk, and put them right here. And then Alright. Alright guys, we got the power supply in. So now we're going to get the rest of the three components into the case, and that is the hard drive, the SSD, and the graphics card. And after we get that done, we're just going to hook up some cables. We're going to do some cable management, and we'll get right back to you guys when we do all that. Alright guys, we have just finished the PC, and honestly, it took forever, but that's expected because it's my first time, and I would have never got this done probably if I didn't have my dad's help, so thank you for that. But now it's time for the unveiling of the PC and what it looks like when it runs. So without further ado, here it goes. Alright, so you've just saw the review, and yes, the PC's actually done. It's crazy. So what do you think about it?
Man, what do I think? The Good job, my man.
Thank you.
Man, it's amazing, son. I'm so proud of you. I mean, to see the outcome, to see all the parts that you picked come in full display, from the RGB to the case with the clear front, so it displays all your hard work and the effort you put into this build. Man, I'm proud, man.
Thank you.
What I will say though is it didn't come with any hurdles. Man, tell them what was the main hurdle you would say throughout this entire process of this PC build?
The IO shield.
The IO shield. Why?
We waited to put it on last.
I'm looking at it.
We should have put it on first before we put the motherboard in.
Okay.
That's the only major hurdle.
I actually said it, man. I actually said let's put it on first. And he was like, no, we can wait till it just slides right in, Dad. It just slides right in. Yeah, alright. We had to slide that motherboard to the side to get that back in there. But where there's a will, there's a way. We got it working. Alright, so look, PC build is done. It's flawless, it's working. Man, what's next?
Testing.
Testing, okay. I know what testing means. Testing means playing video games. What's the first game, dude?
Call of Duty Warzone.
Call of Duty Warzone. I think that's a video for the people. What you think?
Yes, sir.
Alright. Well, any last words, man, before we call it quits?
This whole experience was amazing, and all I gotta say is really, if you enjoyed the video as much as we enjoyed making the PC, please like the video. It would be really, just like the video.
Yeah, guys, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We really appreciate you guys sticking with us through the end. And we got a special surprise. Surprise. Man, this dude has so many bloopers, it's crazy. Hope you enjoy.
Yeah, see you guys later.
Later.